Now I'm gonna show you the Serhant way to give a showing to a buyer. So now this is my agent, Sonia, on my team. Sonia, say hi.
Hi.
Thank you for doing this.
My pleasure.
So Sonia has a buyer who she's gonna meet for the first time, right?
Yes.
Yeah, her name is?
Elizabeth.
Great. So Elizabeth is gonna come into this beautiful apartment and you're gonna show Elizabeth the apartment for the first time, right?
Yes.
And you've never shown her anything else?
Correct.
Okay, so that's perfect for us because we just went through everything that I know about how to work with buyers, and now we're gonna put all that to the test. So what I wanna do is you're gonna give Elizabeth a tour of this apartment, and then after that, I have a buyer coming. I'm gonna give them a tour of the same apartment, and then you and I are gonna sit down and we're gonna go through what you did, what I did, and go through step by step, just like we did with sellers and how to work on selling a listing, how we can work with buyers, getting them to buy the right way so we can sell more and become the ultimate sales machine. All right?
Great.
So I'm gonna watch you on this screen so I can take a lot of notes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hide, I think this is the stairwell. Yep, I'm gonna hide in here. So have fun.
I'm gonna go set up.
Okay. Okay, so let's see how Sonia does. She's never met this buyer before. It's her first appointment.
Hello.
Hello? Hi, are you Sonia?
Hi. Elizabeth?
Yes.
It's great to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
This is the apartment.
Great. Tell me about it.
It's 3 beds, 3.5 bath. As you
Wow.
can see, there's very
How high are
high
the
ceilings.
ceilings?
Yeah, double high ceilings.
Very nice.
Great view. We're in NoHo.
What
Very
exposure
hip
is
area.
this?
This is a north exposure.
How is that light? Light's really important to
You
me.
can see, it's decent light. It's afternoon. We can still see outside.
Okay.
So as you can see, there's exposed brick and beautiful high ceilings.
The brick is very nice. I do like the brick.
And
But
also,
I would imagine you can't hang any art on the brick, right?
I think there's a way you could do it.
Okay. No, it's okay. There's a lot of walls that I can hang my art on. I have a lot of art.
Art is great.
With the art is a great opportunity to start to get to know your client. If the buyer walks through and mentions the art, ask them, why do they like the art? Do you collect art? Maybe she does. Maybe she collects art in her home in California or wherever she's moving from, and she likes this place because there's a lot of art walls, instead of just saying, yeah, that's art, and then moving on. You wanna find opportunities to connect with your buyer. You wanna find opportunities to make that connection, build that relationship, because that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to make a friend more than anything, because remember, people don't wanna be sold. They wanna go shopping with friends.
Here's the kitchen. Big, beautiful kitchen.
Wow, yes, the kitchen's very nice.
Ready to entertain.
I do. I cook a lot. I like to entertain, so that's very important to me.
Cool.
Okay, so it's good to ask questions like, do you cook? Do you do this? Do you do that? But she didn't continue the conversation. If you're gonna ask a question and the buyer responds favorably, keep the conversation going. Try to make that connection, become their friend, get to know them, and make them see the home as their own and not just as someone else's home that you're walking through that has a kitchen that you could possibly cook in. See the difference?
This is beautiful. What type of stone is this?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to find out for you.
Okay. And what type of appliances are these? I've never heard of a Gagano. Is it good?
I think it's good.
Okay.
I mean, I've heard good things about it.
Interesting. Is there a
Okay,
garbage disposal?
so she doesn't know the product very well, and that's what I see all the time, especially with newer agents. You have to know your stuff. You have to memorize everything. What are the countertops? What are the finishes? What are the ceiling heights? What are the floors? What's the heating and cooling situation? Just memorize the information. It's not that hard, because if you don't know your stuff, the client's gonna think you're unprepared, because you are, but worse, they're not gonna trust you. Because if you don't take the time to know your stuff, then why would you take the time to know anything that's gonna help them in the purchasing process?
That should work.
So it's, as I mentioned before, 3 bed, 3.5 bath. I'll show you the rest. Here we have beautiful staircase. Everything's been renovated.
Staircase is very nice. It reminds me of my home in California. We have a very grand staircase in our entryway.
They did a really nice job of it.
It's very pretty.
So I'm going to show you the master. We do have a powder room,
Okay.
and then big, beautiful master.
Wow.
As you can see,
It's a great size.
this could be a big master closet,
Oh, very nice.
and the bathroom.
Great. Very pretty.
And I'll show you the upstairs.
Awesome. So tell me about a little bit about the neighborhood.
We're in NoHo, center of everything, super hip, great shops, great restaurants.
That's good. She knows about the neighborhood, which she should. That's good.
So now I'm going to show you my favorite room in the house.
Okay, let's see
Really
it.
special. Take a look.
This is a really cool space.
Overlooking the first floor, great view of all the windows, and great workspace.
What would you do with this room? How would you set it up?
You could make it an art studio or a writing studio.
Cool. I do love writing.
See, this is what's so interesting about buyers. Elizabeth is really asking some good questions and trying to get to know Sonia. And Sonia should be engaging back. Had she asked her downstairs a question about art, because the buyer is interested in the art, then when you mentioned that this could be a good art studio, you'd have a lot more to talk about. You'd have a bigger connection to go into, and she totally missed that opportunity right there.
So what did you think?
I don't know. I don't think this is the right fit for me.
That's too bad. I can see if there's other ones on the market. There might be something else I could show you.
That would be great.
You want to just let me know?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Thank you for your time, Sonia.
You're welcome.
Nice meeting you.
You too.
Okay, we got a lot to work on.
Hey,
Hey,
we just finished.
yeah, I know, I was watching. That was good. I think there was a lot of good things that you did, but there's a lot of things that we could also work on.
Okay.
Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I have a showing who's coming.
Okay.
I'm gonna show them the same apartment. You're gonna take this.
Sure.
You're gonna watch me, and then we're gonna sit down and we're gonna go through it so that everybody knows how you show a buyer on the first time through their first appointment. Good?
Sounds good.
Let's do it.